How's it going, guys? This is Isolated here, bringing you PMC week number 2 uh, against the Verd, the Tampa Bay Frogadiers, as you can see on the screen right there. You can see his team as well, right there, that 11. Yeah, pretty cool logo. I like that logo. It hurts my eyes a little bit, but just because it's such a bright blue, but it's alright. So anyway, yeah, first of all, I'm just gonna go over his team, his draft, and then I'm gonna go over my team. Um, to counter his 11 because I don't know what he could bring any of the 6 out of those 11, so you gotta prepare for all of them. So yeah, first up is Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's cool because he franchised it. First of all, he franchised it into season 3 from season 2, and then since we had to redraft, he franchised it again. So that is what it is. But okay. So yeah, it gets Stealth Rocks, Toxic Spikes, gets a bunch of coverage. I have it in the UBC, it's really good. Even though I don't bring it a lot, it's just, some people aren't as good with it. But he really likes using it, and it's the captain of the team, and yeah, I can't see him not bringing it. Well, I could see him not bringing it, but I really think he will. So yeah, that's that. Um, Next up is Blaziken. He does get Speed Boost Blaziken, so it's not Blaziken, which sucks because Speed Boost Blaziken is so much better. Can just boost with speed, and that's annoying. Gets High Jump Kick, that's a really strong move. Can Baton Pass, can Swords Dance without Baton Passing, so that could be useful for him. Just having that plus Scolipede is just it's bad. It's you don't see it often. You don't see Speed Boost Blaziken allowed often, but in this league it is. So there you go. Swords Dance plus Speed Boost with a base 120 attack mon. Okay. And Firefighting for good offensive typing. Next up is Hydreigon. Um, very strong. It gets U-turn. It gets Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor. It's not too much I have. I mean, I do have Whimsicott there, but it does get Fire Blast and Flamethrower. So yeah, you know. Um, yeah, so it doesn't get to 100 speed, but it does have 98 base 98 speed, so that does outspeed Haxorus just barely, which really sucks. So yeah. Next up is Zapdos. Zapdos is cool. Why is Zapdos cool? Because it's so versatile. It can be offensive. It gets Defog. It can also be defensive. It gets Roost. It's Heat Wave to hit my Magnezone. It can also go U-turn if it doesn't want to go Volt Switch because I do have that Diggersby there. Um, so yeah, it's very strong, but most people run it bulky because of its good typing. Um, I guess it's a decent typing. So yeah, that's that. Next up is Blastoise. He loves using Blastoise. I know, or I think it's very bulky. Gets Rapid Spin, which is a big help for hazard removal because other than Blastoise, there's only Zapdos. And even though Zapdos does get Defog, that means you're gonna have to. If he didn't have Blastoise, he would have to bring Defog every week to get rid of hazards, or just hope that his opponent didn't bring hazards. Um, so yeah, uh, there's Zapdos. There's also um, Blastoise. sorry guys, I'm not focusing right now. But anyway, yeah, he's got Blastoise, Water type, can Scald, Ice Beam, Toxic, Rapid Spin, uh, Dark Pulse, Aura Sphere, pretty cool. Next up is Gourgeist. I believe he can use any of the. I believe he can use small, super, large, or medium, or whatever they are. But I mean, you're usually gonna see super just because it's so bulky. It's a Grass Ghost type, Shadow Sneak, Leech Seed, Will-O-Wisp, stuff like that. It used to be his Z move user, but with Trick or Treat it boosts all of his stats. But since we banned Omni boosts, um, he changed it to something else. I think it's now I can't remember. I know it's Hydreigon and Blaziken. I think the last one was Metagross, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, next up is I'll look at it after this. But next up is Alola Ninetales. Pretty cool fairy type. Pretty new, obviously, with 7th gen. It's an ice and fairy type, and it can set up Aurora Veil in the hail, and it gets snow warning, so that's really useful. It can always hit blizzards in the snow or in the hail. I don't know why they did hail instead of snow, but whatever. The snow would look cooler, which is be cooler. Let's be honest. Yeah, but yeah, so it's got snow warning, and then Aurora Veil is just basically light screen and reflect in one. And if he gets like clay, if he puts light clay on it, that's gonna be boosting his opponent, his whole team's bulk, um, very well, and that's gonna be annoying to deal with. Next up is Metagross, pretty cool steel type, steel and psychic. Um, it's just it's pretty annoying because it's really physically bulky. It can take a lot of physical hits. It can also dish out a lot of physical attacks and gets priority bullet punch. It's a pretty good steel type. I think it's underrated. Next up is Scolipede. How he got Scolipede in round 11, I don't know, and that's a problem, but it's okay, man. Obviously, access to Sword Dance and Speed Boost, and Baton Pass. It gets Earthquake, which is really useful against my team. Rock Slide, which is really useful against Tornadus. Poison Jab, Mega Horn, pretty much anything you can ask for. Sculpey is just such a scary mod, and people really underestimate it, like, or they just neglect to draft it. I mean, this is, you've seen it here first. If Scolpey gets picked in the ninth round, there's an issue. There's an issue. That thing is such a threat. Ah, alright, and then Licky Licky, very bulky. Not very bulky, obviously. It's tier 5, but it's a solid normal type. He didn't have a normal type up until then, and I like the Licky Licky. Okay, I like it. Wish, I think it gets Wish, yeah. T-Wave, Knockoff, Power Whip, Curse, Return, Body Slam, stuff like that. Last but not least, in Stunfisk, I made it bigger on purpose because it's a god. Just wanted to put that out there. I legitimately think he might bring it because it's good against Tornadus. It's good against Volcanion. It can wall Magnezone pretty well. Um, and that's it. But it's still, I mean, it can hit Kabutops hard as well. It might come. It's just that I don't know. Tornadus is easily walled by like Zapdos too. So and Volcanion is easily walled by Blastoise. So like, why would you bring Stunfisk? Like, and Magnezone is easily walled by Nidoqueen and Gourgeist and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty even matchup. I have some things that can hit him hard, but I think he has things that can really do some damage to my team. And overall, I don't have too much confidence, but I'm gonna go into the battle believing I can win. So that's the mindset you have to have. First up, we have Code Red. As you can see, Volcanion, enough speed. I put max speed on there just in case he puts 4 EVs in the Zapdos to speed. I'll still be able to outspeed him because Zapdos with no speed investment at level 50 is 120. So if he puts 4 into speed, it'll still be 120 something, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, so I got Substitute Toxic, Steam Eruption, Flamethrower. This can hit the Blastoise pretty well, or I can set up the sub on the Blastoise because I do outspeed Blastoise most of the time. I don't think he's going to run Speedy Blastoise. I can sub up on that because this can beat Blastoise one-on-one as long as he doesn't try to attack me. Because the Toxic can set up a sub on him. So that's pretty cool. It's also nice against Blaziken. It's nice against Nidoqueen if it's a bulkier Nidoqueen. It's nice against Gourgeist, obviously. It's nice against Metagross, really, and Scolipede. Also, really, anywhere I can set up a sub, I'll probably do so. It's good against Ninetales as well, Stunfisk, obviously. So, um, it should be good. Sorry about that. I decided to mute the mic. Alright, next up is Typhoon. Tornadus Therian, Assault Vest. Enough speed to outspeed. I believe it was Hydreigon. No, Alolan Ninetales. Yeah, Alolan Ninetales. So that's cool. We are AV to be able to take hits from Nidoqueen, possibly. Alolan Ninetales if we have to. Blastoise, Zapdos, and Hydreigon. I mean, Alolan Ninetales can Ice Beam, Blastoise can Ice Beam, Nidoqueen can Ice Beam, Zapdos can Thunderbolt, but really this thing is just here to be able to take hits. We do Regenerator, so that's nice. We get U-Turn, Hurricane, Heat Wave, and Extra Sensory. Extra Sensory obviously just there for the Nidoqueen because I strongly believe he will bring that thing. So yeah, just the rest in the HP just for extra bulk, added bulk. Heat Wave for obviously Alolan Ninetales, you know, Metagross, Gourgeist, and Scolipede if I don't want to risk the Hurricane, and yeah, Hurricane just for obviously stab and stuff, and then U-turn. U-turn's there to hit things and get out of there because we outspeed his entire team without obviously speed boost and whatnot. So next up is Bounty. Air Balloon, Substitute Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, and Charge Beam. I couldn't really think of the last move, so I just put Charge Beam on there just for the hell of it. This is here to, if Zapdos doesn't bring Heat Wave, we can kind of set up on that. A sub. He might Volt Switch because you have the Air Balloon, but Air Balloon's there because I just think Alola Ninetales is probably going to want to bring Big Ground. Metaverse is probably going to want to bring Earthquake for this thing. I can set up on Blastoise because Blastoise is probably not going to want to stay in on us. I could set up on Nidoqueen if Nidoqueen only has like Earth Power and Sludge Wave. I can set up a sub if I need to keep the Air Balloon intact. So that would be nice. But yeah, and Stunfisk, as long as we outspeed, which we should, because Stunfisk is really slow, we should be able to get a sub against it. I just gotta keep that Air Balloon, because if Scolipede sets up, it still can't touch Bounty if I have the Air Balloon. If he Rock Slide flinches me, then whatever. But you know, at that point, we can set up a sub against Scolipede. If we still have our Air Balloon, if he breaks the Air Balloon with Mega Horn, we can still set up the sub that turn. He'll break this up the next turn. At least we'll get an analytic boosted T-Bolt off. So who knows? I hope this can work out. But second week in a row that we're bringing Air Balloon Magnezone. Let's go. Next up is physically defensive Uxie with Light Clay. I was gonna bring Tangaberry for the Scolipede, and then I was gonna bring Damp Rock Rain Dance. You'll see why in a few moments. But yeah, I ended up just going Light Clay with Reflect Light Screen, Stealth Rocks, and U-turn. Even though he does have Zapdos and Blastoise for hazard removal, I think getting up Stealth Rocks is still going to be useful to get 25% off on that Zapdos, to get 25% off of that Scolipede, on that Ninetales. You know, it's just useful. And then U-turn's there, because I don't think he'd stay in with Scolipede against me. I don't think he'd just straight up Mega Horn. I hope not. But yeah, Reflecting Light Screen. This is just here. Next up is Lar, our Kabutops. I really wanted to bring Kabutops last week, but I ended up not to because it can't run Natural Gift and Weak Armor with it. Because Weak Armor is a 4th gen. No, Natural Gift is a 4th gen tuner move, and Weak Armor is a hidden ability. So we just went with Swift Swim for this one. Now you can see why I wanted to bring Rain Dance on Uxie. I ended up bringing it on this thing because we have enough speed to outspeed a +1 Scolipede, I believe it is. An Adamant +1 Scolipede. I think it's Adamant because I don't know why he'd run Jolly. Yeah, max speed Adamant Scolipede +1. We can outspeed with this after we get the Rain Dance up. So I'm hoping he's gonna protect, and then we get the Rain Dance up, and then we'll be able to Stone Edge anything or Waterfall. I really wanted to bring Sword Dance, but I gotta bring Rapid Spin just in case he gets up hazards with Nidoqueen, which I believe he will try to utilize since our only hazard removal is Kabutops and Skuntank. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I like the possibilities that this thing can give us because we can Rain Dance and then we can kind of just hit a lot of things really hard with our Life Orb, Stone Edges, and Waterfalls in the rain. Last but not least, we have Bone Breaker. I kind of wanted to bring Diggersby, but I ended up bringing this thing instead because Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Poison Jab kind of hits most of his team. I really like this set. Enough speed to outspeed. I believe it was Jolly Scolipede. Jolly Scolipede. Because if I'm at +1 speed, and if I get a Dragon Dance up and he switches into Scolipede, I can predict his Protect, or I can not predict his Protect and go for Dragon Claw, predicting him to predict me to predict him to Protect. So yeah, and I can just Dragon Claw and take him out if he does not Protect. But yeah, I gotta have Dragon Dance. I gotta have at least one Dragon Dance set up when Scolipede comes in, or Blaziken, because I need to be able, well, not Blaziken because I naturally outspeed that thing, but I need to have it up because say he goes for Protect, even if I go for Dragon Dance, he'll still be faster than me the next turn, because he'll get the speed boost. And that's kind of a situation I don't want to get into. So, yeah, Dragon Claw just to hit most things. Earthquake hits pretty much everything else. And Poison Jab. We gotta watch out for Scarfed Hydreigon though, because even if I get a Dragon Dance up, Scarfed Hydreigon still outspeeds us and just takes us out. I thought about Habanberry, but Habanberry, I still die to a Draco. And if he's like modestly forward, which he might not be, but that's mostly gonna be. He's most likely going to try to pass speed onto that Hydreigon to sweep, because other than Whimsicott, I'm not even bringing Whimsicott. Other than Whimsicott, I mean, you know, Hydreigon's kind of a threat. So I don't know what we're gonna do. AV Tornadus is there. Hopefully that works out for us. But yeah, this is the Verd. He was the season 2 champion, and yeah, it's unfortunate that he's in our division. We have to face him again later this season. But yeah, that's gonna be that. Oh well, we just gotta we gotta do it. I'm having the battle tonight as long as I get my mom's gen. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.